Finlandsky railway station. What means Finland? The trains from here goes in direction of Finland to the northwest from St. Petersburg. I'm not gonna go that far now, only 25 minutes in that direction to the settlement called Levashovo. There I'm gonna check Ronald, the American expat in Russia who recently rented an apartment there in the suburbs of St. Petersburg, actually one of northwestern suburbs to St. Petersburg. Come on. Здравствуйте, мне нужно в Левашово.
А ближайшее?
Да.
13:55, сейчас вот уйдет через 13 минут.
Хорошо.
Поедете?
Да. Спасибо. 43 rubles, which is 70 cents. It's even some cheaper than a one-time ticket to the metro. Only 25 minutes by suburban train, which by the way goes to Vyborg, and we are here.
Welcome
Hi, Ronald.
To, Levashovo. Yeah, believe it or not, it's actually quicker to get from here to the center than from my old place, where I had to take a bus to get to the Prospashenia metro station, and then it was like another 35 minutes on the metro, you know. So here it only takes 25 minutes or less, and then you go to Lenin metro stop, and from there it's just like one stop to Vostania, right?
Where is that stupid music from?
I don't know. It's not for me.
Это от тебя.
What? How the hell? How the hell did that happen?
So you want to show the station
Yeah.
from the inside?
Yeah.
Whoa. Looks pre-revolutionary. Yes, this is definitely pre-revolutionary train station.
Yeah, there was another one I used to go to, Shuvalovo. It was closer to where I lived, and it was a bigger one, but it was.
Shuvalov is just like next from here.
Yeah. It's similar design, but it was bigger, and it had one of these old fireplaces in each corner, but of course these don't work anymore. But I imagine back in the old days they would probably shovel coal. They probably had like a bucket of coal here, and you know, someone would put coal in it. But now it's got like central steam heating. But it's got a cool ceiling, you know. This is just like the one in Shuvalovo was the same way, had the same kind of ceiling.
There's another fireplace.
Yeah. Yeah, this is about half the size of Shuvalovo. And for some reason the front door is locked. I don't know. That's kind of the other side of the tracks. There's not much over there. But some old wooden houses. There's actually some really cool old wooden houses here.
I can say for being constructed in the pre-revolutionary times, it's preserved pretty well.
The tracks were laid down in 1876 from St. Petersburg to Vyborg. You know the gauge on Russian train rails is the same as American?
Yeah, I know.
It's different from European though. Strange, huh?
Which is pain in the ass.
Yeah. I brought my car, so I thought we'd drive around a little bit first, if you want. Park here, you know, and take the train and then drive back to my place.
Your Niva, it's already almost 1 year, to be exact, 11 months. You own this car. So
Yeah,
what can you?
December.
Yeah, what can you say after 11 months
Uh,
of driving Lada
It
Niva?
hasn't given me any trouble yet. I've done some really long drives in it. There's a lot of Niva idiosyncrasies. One of them is it makes the transfer case makes a high pitch whining noise. It gets really annoying on long drives. But there's apparently remedies for it. I might take care of that later. The other thing is it burns a lot of gas actually, and so I was thinking about converting it to propane because like propane costs 1/3 of what gasoline costs here. So it's like $1 a gallon. It's like super cheap. And plus it's actually better for the engine to run it on propane. So, and it's not super expensive to convert it. It pays itself off pretty quick. So, like, other than that, it's been a good car.
Cool. The legendary Lada Niva, 4-wheel drive Lada Niva. Well, this is not the original Soviets assemble, yes. It's actually a new one. Now this model called Legend, but it's absolutely classic Lada Niva model. What the hell is this?
I got nice tires back there.
You're never unloaded it yet.
Yeah, I gotta.
Cool.
It's gonna be a little bit cramped for you, but it shouldn't be too bad. We're not going very far. Something I discovered this morning, you know, in general they don't use salt on roads here, but here they definitely use salt on this road, this one and a couple of the roads here in town. That's why it's all cleaned down the pavement.
Car wash.
Yeah, they got a car wash here, but I'm not going to bother because it would take like 5 minutes for it to get dirty again. It's a pretty quiet little town because there's like no main thoroughfares that go through here, so there's no like cross traffic or anything like that. The only people that you see driving around here are people that actually live here, or you know, like doing business here. So it's just very. That's why there's like no traffic hardly.
We're not far from St Petersburg ring roads, and all the traffic goes there, not here. Okay, dudes. Pretty often you're asking me. Don't you have the houses in Russia? Well, we have a lot, but not in the cities. You see, it's like only the outskirts of St. Petersburg, and immediately here goes the houses, private houses, or maybe dachas.
I think most of the people here live here year-round. I think originally when this was established, it was a dacha community like 100 years ago.
Well, in some places like Levashovo, you can meet really old wooden houses, and they look like abandoned, but in the same time, you can't demolish them because they are under the architectural defense.
Right. Speaking of which, there's one in particular I wanted to show you. Some of them are really, really cool. Yeah, this one's worth checking out because what's really cool about these old wooden Russian houses from probably the late 19th century is they spent a lot of time with decorations, and this one is really decorated up crazy. It also has a really cool iron fence. Of course, the gate's locked. But check out the decorations on that.
Yeah, this is definitely a pre-revolutionary one.
Yeah.
The one which used to belong to nobility. Nobility in the beginning of 20th century.
Look at look at all the beautiful woodwork it has.
Yeah, woodwork is amazing.
It wouldn't be that hard, to restore this one, because it's not. Some of the ones you see, they've had fires. The windows are broken out. They're falling down. This one looks solid. It just needs to be painted and stuff. But imagine all that woodwork was all brightly colored at one point. Now we're on Karl Marx Street. This is my street, Karl Marx Street.
Who would thought?
Now, if you look over here, this is something that's also popular here, is these log houses. They built a lot of these log houses here. And I guess, back in the old days, they were kind of considered, poor people, I guess, lived in log houses. But now it's kind of a trendy thing to build them. So
Also, it's considered as an ecological.
yeah, there's one right next door to my place, but I can only see it from the upper floor because he has like a 10-foot high fence around his place. So.
You can see the houses with so many different projects, many different looks, because here, once you purchase the land, you can actually construct any house you want.
Now see, look at this guy. He's got this really tall, it's like a 10-foot tall steel fence around his place. And he's got a really nice log cabin. This is my neighbor. And you can't see it because of that fence. This is my house. I live on the top floor.
So this is the private house where two apartments.
Yeah.
I wonder if your landlord is actually the guy who living on the first floor. No?
No, he lives in the house here, the main house.
Okay.
So I'm like above it in the garage.
So this is one of typical suburbs for St. Petersburg, just the streets and the private houses with some stores, schools, and here they have even the House of Culture.
Yeah, I saw that actually this morning.
So you always have a parking lot here, right? It's not like in those, big multi-storage residential buildings, right?
Right. I always have parking.
I remember when you lived in one of those, you even had to buy.
Yeah, the last place
To buy the parking.
The last place I was living in, I paid like an extra $6,000 a month to
6,000, which is now $100
$100
per month.
for parking. But that was an inside heated garage, which was, well, below me is a garage.
In fact, you don't have any neighbors.
No, there's nobody around all sides. Yeah.
Cool.
So, this is where all the business gets done right here. There's even a skid mark in there still.
So the bathroom, washing machine, toilet pan, and the shower cabin. Okay, and the sink. Okay,
All right, and I got like a,
kitchen.
yeah, I've got like an inductive hot plate. I don't have an oven, but I got a microwave. And this Russian refrigerator, it's really loud when it's running.
Atlant.
Yeah.
But it's from Belarus actually. Belarus,
okay.
Minsk,
Belarus. Okay.
Minsk.
Yeah.
Lukashenko, hello.
And then
So this is just your living room and bedroom.
and I can show you actually the
Storage, right?
yeah.
Okay. Like a wardrobe. Storage is there also.
You can see the neighbor, his house.
Neighbor under that.
Well, it's over there. See, he's got a fancy log house too. But you can't see it from the street because he's got that high fence.
So basically, this is what is in Russia called one-room apartments, because here in Russia we never say like one-bedroom apartments. Here we also always say how many rooms at all. So it's considered one-room apartments, but I guess in American equivalent it's like a studio, right?
No, not really. A studio could be only one room, where you have the kitchen and everything all combined. This is you've got one room, which is your bedroom. You've got a kitchen, a hallway, and a bath. So a two-room would be 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, a hallway, and a bath.
And you pay now 24,000 rubles, which is 25,000 rubles, well, which is $400 a month. For this price, you have actually the parking lot here. You have all these apartments. And do you also have to pay extra for the electricity, water? Okay, so 25,000 rubles, and plus it's like electricity depends on how much you will use. Okay, but in Russia it's usually like pretty cheap, like all these utility bills, gas, water, it's electricity, it's all cheap.
And I don't think the heat is included in my bill. I think my heat, it's hot water piped in from the main house. So I don't think that is included. It's just the actual electricity that I use, because the heat is probably comes from a gas furnace or something. But that's included, and the heat is included. But I have to pay extra for the water and whatever electricity I use.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So now we drive to Peterochka, one of the largest chains of grocery supermarkets in Russia. And they have one here in Levashovo. Peterochka. What means little five?
It's a handy little store, but I prefer to go like do my main shopping, go into like one of the bigger ones. Yeah. Maybe I'll
Fruits and vegetables. Lettuce. This is cooled off meat.
actually, I bought one of these. I bought one of these steaks in here. So you got ground beef. Let's see. I might make some spaghetti. So I get some farce, ground beef.
It's minced meat.
Yeah, and get some of that.
Tomato pasta. Already some of the New Year's stuff. Chocolate, tea, alcohol for pets, toilet paper. Baby's nutrition, baby formula, and Pampers. Dairy, yogurts, sour cream, milk. I always buy домик в деревне, the house in the village.
You like that one?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
I don't,
like 3.4% of fat.
I don't drink a lot of milk, but I do kefir. I like kefir. But you
Oh,
gotta-
kefir, it's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
kefir. How you call it in English?
well,
Kefir.
kefir.
Okay.
Kefir is what we use.
Okay, kefir.
But you gotta be careful because sometimes it's like turned into yogurt. You ever notice that it's solid? You know?
Uh-huh.
So I always shake it to make sure it's still.
Oh, sugar. That's all is a sugar. Oh, you want a beer? You want some beer? Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, do you want one?
Okay. Baltica.
Twisted your arm. Huh?
Okay.
Did I twist your arm?
Okay.
You don't like Baltica 7?
Not bad. Yes, Baltica 7, not bad.
Okay.
The main thing, never buy Baltica 9. Because Baltica 9, it's, well, basically it's vodka mixed with beer. Believe me. At least that's how you feel it. That's how you feel it, you know?
Well, it doesn't taste that good.
Okay.
I like the thinner kind because it doesn't take as long to cook.
Yep. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Whoa, cheap. Cheap. Cheap.
There's cheaper places than
It's
that.
cheap.
I might buy one of these in case
Uh-huh.
I want something quick later.
Big lunch, David. Okay, okay, that's really cheap. A lot of breads.
The communist store. This brand here is pretty good. I actually had I had a can of these peas last night with my steak. Mm-hmm. This is like their store brand, I guess, Global Village. Oh wow, they got black olives here. That might actually be. Ooh, they got green ones I like even better, and they're on sale. Okay, I'm gonna get some. You know what? Instead of this, I changed my mind. And you know how much I like cheap, right?
Yes, you
It's
like
like 59 rubles
you
for
like
this versus 100.
you like cheap stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm living on Social Security now. So.
You're a private proud cheapskate.
Yeah, yeah.
Salt, flour. A lot of beers, chips, potato chips, juices.
Yeah, I don't buy those cheesy Western brands. It's Lesnoy Balsam.
Wooden balm.
Yeah,
Wooden balm.
yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Or forest.
Nice, yes, nice. Forest balm.
Forest balm. Yeah. Lesnoy is like from
It's
the
a
forest.
Russian toothpaste. And you love it, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Price checker, by the way.
All right, so all these stores, they have like loyalty programs, right?
Uh-huh.
So you got to have like a card or an app for the loyalty program to get the discounts.
And you, of course, have.
Of course.
Yes.
So you download the app, and you get, not only do you get a discount, but you get bonus points too.
Great.
And so you just show them that.
Cool.
But every store, pretty much every store here has the same.
Of
app.
course.
And you got to be careful. 'Cause
Whoa. Shit happens. Shit happens. You always attract adventures.
Shit happens, man. Я раздел одно, поэтому я хочу плачу 2 раза. Это, пожалуйста.
Все верно, все правильно.
All right. Uh-huh. I was rehearsing that sentence in my mind.
You said it right.
I did? Cool. As long as they understand.
1134 рубля.
That Chihuahua. All right.
So this all now for like 18 bucks.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, compared to America, I guess, yeah. You know, one of the things I measure is the price of a can of Baltica 7. And it's pretty much stayed the same, around 50, 55 rubles in the store.
Okay, come on.
Tell the audience.